Oh, YouTube, why you gotta do this to me? It's some live. Oh, it says I'm live. Hello! This time I decided to not be impatient and just wait until YouTube decided to make it work. So I think we're good. I think we're live. Hello. Welcome. Happy Monday. It's April 14th. I'm just saying the date for myself mostly so that I know where on earth in the calendar we are. So it's April 14th. Um, welcome. Hello, chat. Oh my goodness, Hey, Steve! I haven't seen you in so long. Welcome. This is really awesome. I've been chatting with the chat before the actual liveness has begun, and I'm all excited now because you guys, I'm just so excited. Um, so thank you so much for joining in, and I'm so excited to just like be here with you guys. It feels like it's been a really long time. I think it's because last time we had all the YouTube issues. But anyway, hello, welcome. I'm so thrilled that you're here. Let's play. Let's just play. Uh, we've got pens today. Now, first of all, we have two pens. One pen. Wait, wait. I have the whole entire Montblanc discussion of what pen this is. So, we have the original Montblanc Ferrari, and then we have the new one, which is also part of the Ferrari collection, but it's the Giallo Modena fountain pen. And if I mispronounce that, I'm sorry. It's just the way it is because I'm not Italian. So, let's get cracking. Um, should I open the pen and then write with this one, or should we write with this? Yeah, let's open it and then write with this one because this is the original release, and then we can write with the new one. We're gonna ink it. The owner of this pen is in the chat room. It's Simmerjeet Sani, and I have borrowed it. He hasn't even opened this pen yet, so I get to do the inaugural inkings of the pen, so I'm very excited. So let's take a look at it. It was packaged very adorably, and I think what the most important thing that's going to come out of this entire video today will be: is Montblanc worth it? Do I need one? And that is a completely 100% subjective question, because is it worth it? For some people, absolutely not. And is it worth it to others? Totally. So don't feel bad, or don't feel. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I don't have a Mont Blanc, so I don't belong in this video voicing an opinion. You absolutely belong in this video voicing an opinion. So, um, let's look at the packaging because I really like what Montblanc has done with the new packaging. So they say they are moving towards a more green uh, style. Like they're looking towards using less paper and more recyclable materials, which I really like because I hated their old packaging, which was like the black clamshell boxes. They were not exciting. Um, I like what they have done with the new ones. So, okay, let's take a pause. Let's take a look at the chat here before we unbox Le Pen. Welcome. Ooh, hello to Australia. I don't know what time zones. I don't know time zones, but welcome. That's very exciting. Um, we can absolutely do a massive Zoom call one day. I like that idea. Okay, let me see. John, great question. Will Montblanc ever design a fountain pen for me? Definitely not. They would not. But I can design my own pen using their bespoke service. It will cost me several $1,000s, but I can pretty much get the pen and nib that I want, which is very cool. Dragon drawer. No, this is definitely borrowed. This is not borrowed. I will have to give it back, even though this is one of my favorite colors and I don't want to return it. So Luke, stop calling me out, man. Uh, yes. I even have that exact pen packed in my Chicago Pen Show bag to bring with me to show off, even though it's not my pen. So, packaging for this Giallo Modena. It's got this cool sleeve, recyclable. It has this box, recyclable. Sorry, I really just wanted to throw it. It's got the paperwork, recyclable. So the pen itself comes in this little cloth sleeve. I am so excited because I've only seen pictures of this pen. I have not opened this pen for weeks now. For weeks. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited because I love yellow so much. Box gone. I'm so excited because I love yellow so much, and this yellow is a very me yellow. And what I did not know was that the trim is black PVD, so it's like a gunmetal ruthenium trim. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we might be in a situation here. Oh no. Okay, so the first pen in the series is this one, the Enzo Ferrari, and it is the red version. There's a whole bunch of features on this pen. Let me show you this version. It's got, you cannot describe passion, you can only live it. It's got the yellow logo on top. The nib engraving is the steering wheel. Like, there's a lot of really cool things going on with this pen. I almost want to throw the red one out the window because the yellow one is where it's at. So, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm sorry. I know this is not going to appeal to everyone, and that's totally fine. It is totally fine with me if you want to insult this pen and just be like, ew, gross, this is so blah. That is totally fine. Dragon Drawer, I am so sorry that you got an ad just as I revealed it. I am looking at redoing the ads so that there's no ads in the live streams, and it's only for if people are watching afterwards. And I hate having ads at all, but it helps me pay hosting for the channel, or sorry, for my website. So that's the whole point of the ads. I know it's really annoying. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the yellow, it's like a creamy, warm yellow. I am so obsessed. I'm so obsessed. Oh my gosh. The trim, the gunmetal, and okay, let's look at the nib. Oh, the nib. Oh my god. Okay, the nib. Oh, it matches. Oh no, friends. Oh no. Oh no. I don't. Oh no. Okay, so let me gather myself. Some quick details. This pen is an obscene $1,295 US. That's disgusting. It is a broad nib, and it was replaced, so it came with the medium in the store, and Symergy purchased it and sent it back to get the nib replaced. So it's not a cheap pen. Is it heavy? It is 52 grams. Pertnux, you ask a great question. Does it write? We're going to find out. Let's ink it. So we're inking it with the actual Enzo Ferrari ink. It is a great character series. It even has the little Ferrari sticker. Ferrari! Okay, so sorry, I'm so excited. It is a bit chonky. It is based on the 146 size, and it is a little thicker. I'm gonna just make an ink ring. Okay, so while that dries, we're gonna ink it. So it's a piston filler, so we're gonna operate the piston. No ink window, which can be really annoying for a lot of folks. I don't blame you if you find it annoying. I'm not going to complain because it's not my pen. I didn't pay for it, but I don't really. To me, an ink window is not a deal breaker. If I want an ink window, I'm just going to get a clear pen or a semi-clear pen. Like the pen that I stole from Simmergy that he purchased from Papa J Studio. Boy, that doesn't sound like you at all, Gourmet Pens. No, no, it's not me at all. It's this one. Um, so you can see your ink levels if you want your ink levels, but that's not my point. I just wanted to show it because I still have it. This is what happens when people lend me pens. So before we write with this, we're gonna just do a quick writing with the red one. So we just have to. We have to. What size is that? Is that a stupid question? No. There are no stupid questions here. Especially when it comes to Montblanc, where not everyone has access to them. Here is a 146. So here's the 146, and then here is the Ferraris. So they are based on the 146 size, but it's like built around the body, so it's a bit bigger. And the nib size is the same. I've got a 144, which is one size down. And I know I have a 149 somewhere. I don't know where the 149 is, so we're going to have to just deal with it. If I had it here, I would show you. So, yeah, very, very similar girth. No, Luke, don't you don't you dare. Don't you dare return this pen to Simmerjeet. He knew what he was getting into when he let me see it. He knew. And I haven't emptied it yet. Look at it. It's eyedroppered. It's not my fault. But here, I gotta show you this something funny. I put a Pilot PO nib on it, which is a really, really fine nib. So he's never gonna get it back because it's never gonna be empty. Never. Okay, let's write with the first Ferrari. What can you expect? Sorry, Bailey, good question. What can you expect to pay for a mid-vintage Montblanc at the pen show? You're talking under $600. There are a variety like the like something like this, like the smaller size, the 144s. You could probably get for like $200-300 for a really good condition. A vintage 146 you could probably get for $300 to $400 at most. But like we're talking like vintage 149s for like $400, $450. They're the thing is that people buy the new ones because they're just walking into a shop and buying them. But they're definitely out there. Okay, so sorry, I started writing and then I got really distracted by it. We will talk about other Mont Blancs shortly. Let me just write with this one for a second. This is a broad or a double broad. Let me check here. Okay, the red one is a double broad. Thank you. A BB. It writes beautifully, and I want to talk about this paper as well. We're not going to do a full video on this, but the paper is the Franklin Christoph paper. It's his sugarcane paper, and I really wanted to try it out for this because I think it's quite delightful. Okay, so this thing is exquisitely tuned. I don't know if this was adjusted. Simmerjeet, can you tell us in the chat if this was adjusted by a Nibmeister beyond Montblanc? Because it is a beautiful writer. Fantastic flow. Okay, so this was stock from Montblanc. Holy smokes, is it ever nice. Okay, let's write with the yellow one. To heck with the red. We already know it writes because I did a whole video on it. Let's do this one. I'm really nervous. This is it. This is it, people. Oh my god. Okay. Wait. Before we write, let me just catch up on the things. Okay. Because here's what I want to catch up on. Luke is working on pens for the release at the Chicago Pen Show, and there is a particular pen that I have my eye on. And sorry, Doug. There's a particular pen I have my eye on, but I don't know if I'll make it in time. And I know Eric from Amarillo Stationery is looking at it as well. And so I want to give him first dibs because he's just a really fantastic human being and I love him. Okay, so we are writing. So this is the Enzo Ferrari. This is the Giallo Modena. Ah! Sorry. Giallo Modena. This is also a broad, I believe. Synergy, can you let us know what you got on the red one? Sorry, the yellow one? Because I don't know. I think it's a double broad as well? Oh, this is a stock broad. Okay. This is really nice. Bailey, no, it's not the green one that I want. It's a pink one. It's a big surprise. I'm gonna have to show up and like haunt Luke. Quite possibly. We are driving overnight on Thursday, and so yeah. I'm gonna have to like haunt people. Okay, so this stock broad nib is really delightful. Stock nib unit. Oh my gosh, is it ever nice? Okay, let's do some more serious writing. Okay, you know what? This is collusion, and I am no longer bringing this pen to Chicago. I don't trust you people. I don't trust you. Severed wildly panting. Fruit flies. Gaze anxiously. I am really pleased at the performance of this nib. When Symergy got this pen, the first Enzo Ferrari, I actually did a video on it, and it did not write very well, so that was a disappointment. But this yellow one with the broad nib is performing beautifully. I'm really happy with it. I think it's slightly on the dry side, just ever so slightly. Like that's pretty wet, but it's a broad. But like I think as far as broads go, it's a little on the dry side. I would probably wetten it a little bit, but because it's not my nib, I'm not gonna do it. John, good question. Is haunting the same as spiritual bullying? It's similar, but it's not bullying because it's done out of love. So I don't know if that helps. Yeah. Before this rolls away, I don't know if you guys can post links because I don't know if YouTube blocks them, but here is Luke. That's Luke. Okay, so I'm into this. I'm definitely into this. Okay, that is just me with my oils, my hand oils, because it's really warm in here. And so I'm like sweating on my page. So sexy, I know. Yeah, I sweat on my page for a living. That's probably like an entire OnlyFans thing. Let's look at the thingy here for a second. Oh, look at this. The finial on this one is blue, not yellow. Oh, that is schmexy. This pair is really cool. Would this be something I would ever buy for myself? No, it's way out of my budget, and just no. But it's really fun to get to look at them. And so here are some of the details. Drawing inspiration from both the crest of Enzo Ferrari's hometown Modena as well as the emblematic color of the Scuderios logo, this edition honors Ferrari's second soul, the color yellow. The dates of Enzo Ferrari's birth and his first racing victory are engraved on the cone. What's the cone? Oh, here's the cone. Okay, so that's down here. And then the name of his father's workshop, Officina Meccanica Alfredo Ferrari, in reference to Enzo Ferrari's birthplace, are engraved on the cap top. It is crowned by the Montblanc emblem made of precious resin in blue. Yes, precious resin is a type of plastic, but it's precious. As a further tribute to the crest of Modena and surrounded by intricate metalwork reminiscent of a vintage car grille. I can see that. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to not have that in focus. I could see that part. Enzo Ferrari's first victory at the Circuito del Savio was also the occasion marking the beginning of the now famous Ferrari logo. Among the many spectators who admire Ferrari's bold driving that day was the family of the ace pilot Francesco Baracca, who had served during World War I in the same unit as Enzo's brother Dino. Francesco Baracca's mother, Countess Paolina Biancoli, suggested that Enzo Ferrari should use the emblem of a prancing, unbridled horse from her son's plane on his racing cars for good luck. The horse's association with a national hero's courage and will to dominate made it an ideal symbol for Enzo. 9 years later, the Cavallino Rampante was first used on a yellow background to adorn her car. It was 1932 at Spa 24 Hours, and the Scuderia Ferrari team took first and second place with 2 cars bearing the prancing horse. The Cavallino Rampante is engraved on the cap of Montblanc Great Characters Enzo Ferrari Special Edition, together with the words of the Countess, "It will bring you luck." The first car made by Ferrari, the 125S with 12 cylinders, left the factory in Maranello on 12th March 1947. 12 engraved lines symbolize the 12 cylinders. Enzo Ferrari's motto, "You cannot describe passion, you can only live it," decorates the ruthenium-coated clip as a tribute to his success. Solid gold nib, ruthenium coated, is embossed with the word Pilota, one of his nicknames, and the steering wheel of the 250 GTO, one of the world's most renowned racing cars. So those are the details. Let me check it out. Let me check it out in the chat. Is it possible to move the camera closer to my page? At the moment, no. But, I mean, I could, but no. Because I didn't set up properly. I didn't set up to do that. But I will work on that for next time. Is it hard to see? I mean, it's huge on my screen, but only because I have it on a giant screen. Sorry, Pertinax. I will work on that. Thank you, Luke. You're probably already gone, but ciao. Yes, that is a mouthful. That was hard to read. Okay. Let's see. Let's play. Let's turn the page. Okay, so the first one, they're weight-wise, I mean, they're the exact same pen. They're just different colors and trim. And, oh, look at the little details. So the 12-cylinder lines, there they are. So there's 6 on this side, 6 on this side. I think that's really cute. Oh, I like that. I'm into that. It's definitely not a pen I would ever be able to buy because I spend too much money on individual pens. So I would sooner buy like 4 pens that equate the price of one of these versus buying one of these. Not that Either is a great option. I'm just saying that's what I would do. Okay, so Enzo Ferrari. I'm gonna put the first. Yeah, this ink is beautiful. Um, it's like a really. It's similar to Saskatoon Berry Pie. It's a bit of a berry colored ink. I think it's really really nice. Um, really well behaved. Made in Austria, like all their inks are. They tend to be really good inks. We're we're cleaning my we're cleaning my nib smearing, my ink smearing thing. That's what we're doing. Okay. Or 20 safaris. Yes, we could buy 20 safaris. Beautiful color. I really like it. I am a huge fan of these nibs and the way they're writing right now. I think in combination with this paper, it's doing really well because this paper is slightly toothy. Um, it's the I'll write it down. So I already said, but it's the Franklin Christoph sugarcane paper, and it is really very nice. Franklin Christoph sugarcane. Yeah, really nice. It does really well with this nib. Well, both of these nibs. Hello, Jello. Okay. It looks like boysenberry. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I think the Giallo Modena nib is slightly more polished and might need a very tiny adjustment. We will not see what I'm talking about. It won't zoom in that. I mean, it won't macro up that much. I could just feel it. That is ever so slightly more rounded. Montblanc broad nibs and double broad nibs tend to be or are stubby. The red one is definitely more stubby and not sharp, but bitey. Like it's got more feedback. Um, the yellow one is slightly more rounded, so it's got a bit more of a sweet spot, and I could feel it. So the thing is, for most people, this would probably be fine. They wouldn't notice or be bothered. But because I'm so particular about my nibs, I can feel it. And so this is where you would probably want to take your pen to a nibmeister to get it tuned exactly to what you like. Good thing I'm going to the Chicago show, and this isn't my pen. So here I am making plans for it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this one just roughed up a little bit, like just take off some of that smoothness. It's not even my pen. And the owner of the pen hasn't even written with it yet. And for all we know, he'll really like it. So anyway, I'm atrocious. I'm a tyrant with nibs and pens and stealing people's stuff, as it turns out. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Do they even do 20 safaris? Yeah, no. How does it compare to Cosmo Air? This paper is very different to Cosmo Air. Um, the Franklin Christoph paper, first of all, is a lot more absorbent. Let me just show you the backside here. It's not bleeding through, but you can see the print through of the nib as it presses down on the paper. Cosmo Air is a lot squishier. It's got a lot more yield to it as you're writing on it. It is coated and much smoother than the Franklin Christoph paper. So they're two completely different types of papers. Yeah, sugar dollars and what is it that we need now? It's like sugar dollars and like metformin or something to go with our sugar dollars that I don't have. It's a really sad existence. See, that's exactly what I was thinking. Annabelle can rough this nib up just right. She would perfect it. It's not my nib, though. That's the problem. What do I do with this? I don't give it back. That's the first step. Just like this pen that I will no longer bring. Oh my god, Bailey. Stevia dollars. That makes me think of like monk fruit money. Oh my gosh, we could have a blast with this. Okay, hang on. Okay, so first of all, we have sugar dollars. Then we have stevia dollars. Then we have the nonsense of monk fruit monies. I'm just thinking of sweeteners. What else do we got? Okay, so this could also have Splenda dollars. Stevie. I know Truvia is a brand, but Truvia tips. Yes, I got tipped by Truvia. I have problems. Monk fruit money. Definitely monk fruit money. Oh, you got an anti-glass Franklin Christoph. That is worth congratulations. Oh, that's so exciting. Ooh, you got it from a pen friend. Even better. Even better. This ink is so beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, I want to find the sweet spot on this nib. Let's do that. Oh, wait. Let's turn the page, shall we? Agave. Okay, what's gonna be agave? Agave and maple monies. Okay, so I'm gonna say maple monies, agave something, allulose dollars. This is so funny. I love you people. You know, the thing is, when the Enzo ink came out with the Enzo pen, I thought that it was kind of silly because I was like, purple ink doesn't really go with a red pen. But purple ink in this yellow, definitely. I'm super into that. I'm super into that. Okay, so we need a word for this. Agave something. Someone come up with something. Xylitol dollars. Ooh, xylitol's good for your teeth. Xylitol dollars. Okay, let's see what happens with this ink. Hopefully I'm aimed over the page. Oh! Okay, well, good enough. Things happen. Things happen! This is just the way it is. Oh, look how beautiful it is. This makes me think of raspberry cordial. Oh, it's so good. It's so nice. It's so nice. Agave arbitrage. Ooh, that's a nice one. That makes us very elegant, if I may say so myself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I was gonna look for the sweet spot. Okay, so it works well at this angle. Okay, that angle's good. I think, there we go. This is where it needs tuning. Going from left to right on a diagonal. And then lower It's beautiful. This is its best spot. A low angle. I don't know, Simmerjeet, because you write with a low angle. Did you ask Montblanc to tune it for you at a low angle, or do they just know? Because this is its ideal angle. Is quite low. You didn't ask. Okay, so maybe they just did it. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I didn't even see your question. Will it work at your angle? Yes. Low angle is the way it worked. Oh, yeah. You're right. You know what's interesting? Xylitol is not really a thing in peanut butter in Canada. Like, we either have sugar in our peanut butter or we have natural peanut butter, which has nothing added. We don't really have um, xylitol, so that's really interesting. But from what I understand, yeah, it's really bad for dogs, which is too bad because it's really good for teeth. And if anything, dog teeth could benefit from xylitol of sorts. Yeah, this is really good. Let me just look at the nib for a second here. I don't think it's over polished. I think what it is it's a little tight. The tines are a little bit tight, and they've polished the tines based on the tightness. And I think once it's wettened, it's going to need some adjustment because the tines will be opened up a little and parts of the tipping will be exposed to the paper that was not previously exposed. So I think that's going to be the solution. Sorry, that looks a little weird. Xylitol. I had a really good dinner. It was a burrito. I forgot about the stupid symbols. And I don't know where it's coming from because I'm using OBS and then it does the signs and it's really weird. I'm sorry. Xylitol. Hello. Giallo. Oh my god, I am obsessed with this pen. This yellow is totally up my alley. Let's write with the red one for a bit. What was in the burrito? Oh my gosh, let me tell you. Okay. Okay, so I got a burrito bowl and it was with steak. And then I got Mexican rice. And black beans, even though I'm allergic to them. I will be sick for hours and pay for it. I got lettuce, tomato, onions, paprika, aka I'm saying paprika because that's what we say in the Netherlands. I say we, but bell peppers, corn, cilantro, aka coriander. What else did I get? Onion. I got pepper sauce, so hot sauce, and I got extra hot sauce on the side. I got mango salsa. Oh my god, the extra hot sauce on the side was so good. A burrito sauce. Okay, if I had to pick between these two nibs, I would pick this one because it is better tuned for my writing angle. And if I look at this one, this one is stubbier. This one is more of like a cursive italic, whereas this one is more of like a stub. So, oh, wait a minute. Obscene! Disgusting! So exciting! Oh, I love these. I love these so much. I'm a child. I'm missing the kitchen sink. There was something else in my burrito. I can't remember what it was. Corn, cilantro, Bell peppers, onions, jalapenos? Maybe? I don't know. No, I got hot sauce instead. Um, I hate when I borrow other people's pens to play with them and then I really like them. You know? Do you ever have that happen to you? Like when you're at a pen meet and you borrow someone's pen and you try it out and you're like, this pen was clearly made for me. But then they're like, no, I'm not going to give you my pen. You're like, rude. That's the situation I'm in right now. Lemon lime Gatorade. That is delicious. I love Gatorade. I know that's really weird, but I get really thirsty and the saltiness of Gatorade and its deliciousness is so good. Oh, so good. Except I could also go for coffee right now. If I drink coffee now, will I be awake all night? Somebody tell me in the comments, please. Because if I do drink it, I will really enjoy it. But then I might be awake all night. But what does it matter? What does it matter? No. No, absolutely not. Gatorade gives you heartburn? You have never had Gatorade? Oh my god. Strings and petals. What on earth? How is that possible? No way. No way. What? How does that give you heartburn? Interesting. That's not normal. I mean, I live in a state of heartburn, so I get it. But yeah, you're not really missing out on having Gatorade, but I do like it because it's salty and I really like salty drinks. Salty drinks. Oh my god, I love this nib. And I also love this ink. Fortunately, this ink is mine, so I don't have to return it. But maybe I should just lick salt. Like a salt lick. Your husband can drink coffee late at night and sleep well. You can't have it after 4 p.m. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've been trying to drink not Gatorade, but like other hydrating mixes, like IV hydro stuff. It's like a powder and you add it to your water. Um, because I'm supposed to hydrate and I don't. Oops. And I don't hydrate because I forget to drink water. Um and then my blood pressure goes wonky and it's like, oops, I forgot to hydrate at all. I'm so good at looking after myself. I'm a great adult. You licked salt rocks as a kid. You know, listen. The people, the animals, you know how horses and deer have salt licks. This is a salt lick depiction. Okay, you know how they have that? Well, they do have that. And I just realized something. Hang on. I'm going to fix this. There. Okay, so they have salt licks because they're delicious. And I want to be a four-legged cloven creature so I can also have a salt lick. Pedialyte is good. Yes, liquid IV. Thank you, Alexandra. That's the one I was looking for. Pickle juice. Okay, Pedialyte grape. I've never had that. Pedialyte. I've had the plain one and it was gross. But I haven't had the grape. I would eat Play-Doh in a heartbeat. I would so eat Play-Doh. When I squish Play-Doh around, like my nieces have Play-Doh, I want to eat it so bad. There's probably something wrong with me. There's probably something wrong with me. I'm like, yes, I'm like fighting my nieces for their Play-Doh so I can chew on it. Meanwhile, they want to play with it. That's probably not normal. I have problems. It's really embarrassing. Listen, I love the red nib more, but I would not kick this yellow one out of bed. And I'm not going to because I'm going to keep it forever and never give it back to Simmerjeet, and he's going to probably kill me. So if I never show up again, it's because I'm dead, because he's probably strangled me to get his pens back. It will have been worth it. It'll have been worth it. Worth it. I will sacrifice myself for the pen. Ooh, you are running dry already. Sacrifice myself. Oh, I'm supposed to write low. I forgot. For the pen. I'm just messing around. I'm literally on purpose messing with the angle and weight and pressure to see what the nib does. What pens are these? These are the Montblanc Enzo Ferrari series. They're from the Great Characters. This is the first one that came out, and the second one, the yellow one, is also a Ferrari pen, but it is the Giallo Modena version of it. And they both have the same features. So basically, they took the pen and extended the story and gave us a different color. But I love the yellow so much that I'm okay with it. This is the problem with Montblanc. They drive me insane sometimes, but I love them. I love the pens that come out of the collaborations and the stories that they do, and that is how I end up with pens from them. Well, thank you, Paws and Pens. The yellow does look perfect in my hand, doesn't it? Like it's meant to be with me. I agree. I agree. Yeah, it's really hard to not buy ink when you're about to go to a pen show, but it's way more fun to buy it at a pen show than to buy it online and ship it, if that makes sense. Unless you are buying it online and it's going to be hand delivered to you at a pen show, which may or may not happen for some of us. And that's an exciting feeling. You like the red. Well, it's a really nice red. I just really like yellow more. I generally don't care for red pens, but I like this shade of red. I'm into this one. And yes, this is the Enzo ink as well. We did some playing with it earlier. Um, it's a really gorgeous, gorgeous purple. Like, really spectacular. I agree with you, John, that a company needs to do an Aziza nib, and the company that's doing the Aziza nib is Opus Cineris, and I just haven't decided what I want with it yet. But Opus Cineris will make me a special harmonic nib. It'll be very, very special. That's very, very exciting. Is there a pen show ink in Chicago? I don't know. Last year they did not have one. They were giving away Colorverse antimatter in like their tiny little 5 ml bottle. Like, I kid you not, like the actual size was like this big. Um, but I don't know if they have them this year. I'm gonna have to go look now that you have brought it up. Um, Maybe someone else can go look in the meantime. I don't know where you would look, so good luck. Figure it out, please. Chicago blue. Oh, it is a Colorverse. Okay. Okay. Colorverse. What color is Chicago blue? Aside from blue. That's a stupid question. A stupid question from me. But, like, what color is Chicago blue? Because when I think of Chicago, I don't think of blue. I think of the Chicago Bulls. And then I think of the bean. So I don't really know what color that would be, like what kind of blue that would be. Yes, I could bring you ink. Send me an email. Send me, if you want to order for Chicago Pen Show pickup, send me an email here and I will send you a code that will take off shipping. And then I will bring it for pickup for you. That's the plan. Hello. Hello. I have recently been watching the Pen Addict's live streams, and he's so normal on his streams, and I'm like, wow, I am not normal on my streams at all. So I need to like aspire to be like Brad. Hi Brad, if you're watching this, I aspire to be like you, as sane as you appear to be. So I will not forget your ink. Your ink is already in my suitcase. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. Oh, there was an ink last year made by Andarillium, but it was only available Saturday and Sunday. Well, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Oh my gosh, there was an earthquake in San Diego this morning. 5.2. Holy smokes, I hope everyone's okay. That's quite scary. If you order a notebook from the shop and put in the notes, please inky mess in this, I will absolutely inky mess in it for you. I will pre-ruin your notebook for you, and I will happily do that. Sorry. Yeah, I will happily do that. You can put... Wait, let me use the other one for a bit. You can put in your notes, please ruin my notebook. Please ruin my notebook, and I will happily mess it up for you. 1 page or more if you request. I will also ink your mess in a notebook in person. I'm happy to do either of these things. I am bringing a bag of pens. We're ready. I will... Wait, this pen is also going, even though I'm not comfortable with bringing it anymore. Because somebody might try to steal it back. That person is Luke. But I will happily inky mess in a notebook for you. I am bringing supplies for this very reason. Not to inky mess in your notebooks, but to inky mess. And if you would like your notebook ruined by me, I would be honored to ruin your notebook for you. Deadline for inky messing notebook in time. There is no real deadline because if I don't do it before I leave, I will do it at the show in front of you, in front of your face. So let's say Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern is your cutoff for pen show pickup and inky messing. So that gives me Thursday to ruin your notebook for you. That's the plan. That's the idea. Oh, I love this pen. I love this pair of pens so much, and I hate myself for liking them so much. It's just the nibs. I'm here for the nibs and the colors. And this is what Montblanc does really well. It's the nibs and the colors, and that is why I'm a sucker and keep buying them. Although I haven't bought one in a long time. I have not bought a pen since January, I would just like to point out, at the Philly Pen Show, where I only bought like 3 pens. No. 2 pens. No, maybe it was 3. Let's just say 3 to be safe. I think that is quite reasonable as far as pen lunatics go, and I should be praised. So, am I going to be involved in the Philly show in 2026? I will be involved. It's a pretty well-oiled machine at this point. Um, but in terms of volunteering, I would send an email to the Philly show organizers. Let me see. Philly Pen Show. Yeah, if you just go to the contact page, so it's info@Philly Pen Show, and just let them know that you're open for volunteering, because sometimes we just need added help for things like helping vendors get set up, helping vendors find their tables. And so it's just we just never know what we might need. So if you just send an email to info@phillypenshow.com, that would help us organize and figure out where we can place people. Thank you, Chief, for calling me out. Yes, I have not bought a pen. Commissions, possibly, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. I haven't bought anything. I haven't stolen anything permanently. And I think that should be praised. Quite honestly. I should be praised for that. So, okay, let me catch up on here. Let me see. If you make it to Chicago, please come say hi. Excuse me, Simmerjeet. Don't make me mute you. Can I block you? Let me see. I can put you in a timeout. I should put you in a timeout so you stop saying things. No, you can have your pens back. The only way you can have them back is if you exchange them for something that I would like. So, there is that. Let me see here. Yoinked pens don't count as purchasing, so it doesn't matter. Do I have a new talisman in the works? I have a new talisman in the works. It probably won't be out for another year or so. It's pretty spectacular. And it's going to have a matching ink. So I'm pretty excited about it. I just want to do it right now, but I need to finish my current contract. But I'm really, really excited about it. And I think it's going to be very elegant and very, very classy. So keep your peepers on the Gourmet Pens page. I put up new stuff in the shop this week, including I restocked the Pannonia Scriptus ink from last year, which was Lights of Niagara. I put Pannonia Peach, Niagara Peach from this year's pen show. And we've got new collaborations in the shop with Hogtown Pens using Omas materials. I love vintage pens. I have a nice little collection of them. Just for example, literally within reach. I have some really killer vintage pens. Thank you for asking that. I will work on bringing these out some more. I've got some music nibs in here that I think would be really cool to show off. Including some Schaefer's that she might like. So, yeah. Anyway, I will stop rambling. I know I have a couple emails from you guys. So, yes, if you would like to do show pickup, send me an email at gourmetpensshop@gmail.com and I will get back to you with a code. And, thank you so much. John, please take care and stay safe. Thank you all so much for joining. It was so exciting to have you all here. You guys all make me laugh and smile, and that's really cool. Quack, quack. And congratulations, Dustin, on your newest edition. So many things to celebrate right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, but there's a lot of good stuff to celebrate. So we got to remember this kind of stuff, right? Otherwise, what's the point? Thank you, everyone. I don't have anything scheduled for next Monday because it's Easter Monday, and I figured that you'll all be busy, but I will work on getting something lined up for the following week and getting a guest for Gourmet Pens and Friends so that we can have a Friday guest going on again. Okay. Take care. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Look after yourselves and spread kindness like it's confetti because it don't cost a damn thing to be kind. Okay, bye!